Little Nitro.
Stacked.
If James lost, he'd have to eat a dub.
I'm not doing that. Did you see that clip of Deion Sanders?
You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Deion.
Let me put some respect on his name. Welcome, everybody. It is the Paul Rodriguez Show, June 28th, 2022. Producer James in the building, West Washington in the suburbs. How are we doing this evening, gentlemen?
Doing great.
Feeling good. Look some new decor in the background for the burbs out there in West Washington. What you got back there? Another throw pillow, throw blanket. What you doing over there, man?
It's the same blanket. I just had to. I was doing some paperwork, and I have. Oh yeah, because I don't usually I clean up before the show, but I had to cover up paperwork. I didn't want to see. But yeah, you know, we have viewers out there that pay attention to the background.
Show
and I
enough.
get comments of like, why I haven't picked up this or picked up that. So I was covering up so that I can't see nothing but the blanket.
All right. Well, let's see you continue to rep the Dallas Cowboys, your favorite team that you love to talk the most hate about. But, you know, neither here nor there. Producer James in the building. How you feeling, sir?
It's truth.
I know. I know.
I'm doing good.
What you got on? What you wearing over there, man? Got a little
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Man, is Funko, are they paying you?
No,
They need to.
You just started asking me about my shirts, so I really don't want to wear like the same one every time now.
Why not?
So I don't know.
Nothing wrong with black.
Dude, I have the majority of my shirts are black, and I have a lot of Funko because I told you I get those boxes.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're paying them to rep their brand.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. As you say.
I'm not pay Funko than
The
Jerry
man
Jones.
wants some variety.
Well, I mean, that's true. You'd rather pay Funko than Jerry, but, you know, that's what I don't understand about the Cowboy fans. Like, they'll pay for his stuff, but, you know, don't believe in decisions that he makes. I don't get it.
Zombies, classic
I was
zombies.
a fan of the Cowboys before Jerry. It's just
What's
I'm a
going on?
Cowboys fan.
What's going on with this audio?
Dude, the audio's all messed up today. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Is it on us?
Yeah, there's something going on. I was trying to figure it out beforehand, but I couldn't.
All right. Let's see what happens. Maybe it'll work itself out before the show gets going even further in. But you guys do anything fun last night? Or just wrap it up and take it to the house? Yeah, y'all all answer at once. You know, this is the talk show.
Last night, what did I do? Basically, I played a little video games, played some 2K, and then I played the show, baseball, and then I went to sleep. You know, fell asleep watching The Office.
Oh, nice.
I've never seen The Office.
Which the British one or the American one, Wes?
Here we go.
The American one.
Okay.
Even though I tried the British one, man, but those accents kill me.
Yeah, it's a little kind of hard to follow. I don't know, but that's just for me. Not as much sports talk going on. It is the dog days of summer. Some NFL news coming out. We'll get into Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns relationship. But the biggest news of the day, Terry McLaurin, the receiver for the Washington Commanders, formerly the Washington football team, formerly the Washington Redskins, agrees to a 3-year extension up to $70 million, fully guaranteed amount of $34.6 million. And some incentives kick in if you make some Pro Bowl nods. I'm excited to see how that's going to fare for the Commanders. Everybody in fantasy football, if you're in a dynasty league like I am, that is a solid move for the fans who own Terry McLaurin in those leagues. This is just, you know, dude's 1,000-yard receiver year in, year out. I just don't know I don't know if he's going to be 1,000-yard receiver with Wentz under center. So I don't know. Maybe that gives more. I don't know. Does that make, if he's not 1,000-yard receiver, Wes, does that mean that Tyler Heineke needs to come back into the mix since Tyler Heineke has been there the past year and a half?
But I mean, 1,000-yard receivers don't really.
Okay, 1,000-yard receivers are a consistent weapon that you need on your team. Let's not make light of that.
Come on, They play so many games now; it's not that big of a deal anymore. But anyway,
well, apparently it garners you a $70 million extension.
I mean, it's the Commanders.
Yeah,
that sounds so weird.
Man, I tell you what, if Terry McLaurin goes to another team like I don't know the Colts, I don't know the team that everybody's paying money to in the LA Rams. If McLaurin goes to a team with a quarterback that's top, if he goes to Green Bay, he'll easily be replacing receiver one as Devontae Adams exited the building. Terry McLaurin is fighting for receiver one position, getting paid receiver one money. I just think for him, it's all on Wentz now. You have your weapons, you have your running backs. They're young. They have young talent. If Wentz can't get it done, I mean, we got to bring in the 5'9" quarterback Tyler Heineke out of the XFL formerly. Doesn't that make sense? He did take him to a playoff win or a playoff game, not a win.
But Wentz has got he's got a ring, so
he does have a ring. So that's right.
But nah, man, it really. I mean, like I said, man, 1,000-yard receivers don't mean that big of a deal anymore because everybody gives 1,000 yards and something. You get into that 1,500-yard range. Then we're talking about
but that wasn't my question. My question was if Carson Wentz doesn't get 1,000 yards to McLaurin, is it time do we need to bring back Tyler Heineke for the Commanders to have some sense of I don't know relativity? Hey,
bro, you ever heard of foreplay?
Sometimes.
Can I work there into it, man? I just don't like to dive in. Man, give a brother a second. Anyway,
he took 6.
What I'm saying is, I think Wentz is a better quarterback than Tyler Heineke. Okay. It's hard for me to give any quarterback any props that's not named Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers.
True.
But I think.
Well, we lost him. Now he's back. I think. What happened?
Yeah, we lost him.
Did his phone die? Wes, what happened, man? Let us know what happened. Call us back, or we'll call you back. In the meantime, more news coming out of the NFL. Let's go ahead, James. Let's see if we can kind of get him back. I'm not sure. Is he in the waiting room?
Left altogether.
He just totally hung up on us.
Yeah, I think he made him mad.
I think he's been invited, right? He got invited back into the group.
Yeah, I gave him an invite.
Come on, man. Get back in there, Wes. You don't want to be totally left out.
What'd you do to him, man?
I don't know. I just talked to the man. He apparently got a little sensitive.
Pissed him off. You've been trying to keep him in check lately.
Well, I'm trying to keep all of us in check. I need reins need to be pulled in on me too. Trying to see if there's anything else going on right now, but doesn't look to be. I hope do you think his phone was charged?
I think his phone died.
That's what it kind of looked like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Not too sure what happened at that time. Let's get into a quick break. Let's see if we can get him back online. If not, then we'll come back and we'll carry on with the show. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more UFC 276 to fill in the void until Wes comes back. But I'm pretty sure all the West fans are out there kind of pretty bummed. Maybe they're mad at me. Do you think this was like espionage? Do we get taken out? Do you think Jerry Jones called in a favor?
Could be all that mess he's been talking about.
He sure has been talking a lot about Jerry.
Yeah.
I mean, Jerry does have some like skeletons closet. We never heard what happened to Jerry in that story, right? It kind of just fizzled out.
Yeah, it's just
billionaires manage a way for stories to just kind of disappear, don't they?
Robert
Kraft.
Yeah.
Robert Kraft was caught in a sting. A police operation.
So he was just like wrong place, wrong time?
I don't think it was the wrong place.
They knew he was
It was definitely the right place.
Yeah.
Why would you go in there unless a prominent name was in that building? You wouldn't. You would wait. Especially if you had surveillance, right? Kind of makes sense. Let me wait for the big fish. Who are these other fish? And then it just goes away. All right, give us about 4 or 5 minutes. We can get Wes back on. I just got a message from him.
He's already apologized.
Lo siento. I see, Wes. Sorry. I don't know what you're sorry for. I don't even know what you did. All right, give us a few minutes. We'll be back. 7:44. Let's get back on the mics at least by 7:53. Let's do 7:50. See if we can get back. All right.
but this is like normal. I don't understand because I normally have this. Or everything. What I'm trying to say is everything was normal. Like that shit. But I did like, I mean, because the levels are like, they're right
Check. Hey, Lucy, we found somebody. Wes Washington back in the mix. Is the AI taking over, Wes? What happened, bro?
Just technical difficulties in the studio. I don't have a producer James in the building, so I struggle with technology.
You got those families over there trying to blow up your phone. The females, the ladies, showing you love.
I wouldn't say that. I don't know who it is. There's no telling what it was. But yeah, I've been struggling with computers all day. I've been trying to get this laptop thing going. It's a struggle for me.
All right, no problem. Maybe we can help you after the show's over and commenced. But getting back, I want to get back into the Terry McLaurin deal. Yeah, man, just give us your thoughts. I'll let you lather it up real thing, let you get smooth, and let you do your little, I don't know, foreplay is what you said. I don't know why you had to bring up like that. You've been real provocative lately. Ever since this Deshaun news came out, you've been, pushing the envelope a little bit. You all right, bro? Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything you need to tell us?
Anyway, well, I think Washington's got a lot of problems, but also Washington has the advantage that they're in the NFC East, and it's weak conference. So he should do pretty good in that league. It's just like you said, it depends on Wentz. Also, but I mean, who else do they have that you're afraid of? So I mean, he may see a lot of double teams if they don't have anybody else. The
running back Gibson pretty good.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see. I mean, they didn't look all that great last year. I mean, even in played in the NFC East.
Yeah.
They,
I don't know if you know, but legend Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champ, one of the greatest to ever do it, Warren Sapp, is coaching their D-line right now during OTAs and training camp. He ain't gonna be there during the regular season, but he's got Sweat, he's got that young defensive line just kind of getting after it. So, and apparently they're ready to absorb all that knowledge and all that information. And so, shout out to Sapp for passing on the information, because you can't take it with you beyond the grave. So, they may be, they're getting out their legends, finding people they can get to. I'm just surprised that, I didn't know. Maybe the connection is with Del Rio more than it is with Rivera, between Sapp and the coaching staff. That's the only way I could kind of see it. I didn't know what kind of connection they had, but Washington's trying to do it, man. I guess they're trying to figure some things out, especially when you bring in that type of champion and Hall of Famer and Warren Sapp. I'm looking forward to that kind of news whenever it kind of drops every now and then. But
I was just hating on Jerry.
Why? Why would he hate on Jerry?
Because he got rid of Jimmy Johnson.
But what does that have to do with Warren Sapp? Oh, because of the U. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
They stick together.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to lead me down that road. I couldn't put that connection quite together, fast enough. Yeah. Sometimes I need the people who were around when the U was going down in the 80s to kind of give me that roadmap. I'm only used to the U from 2002 when they had Shockey, Winslow, God, that guy.
It was going down over there, wasn't it?
2002
Mm-hmm.
with the U.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't quite like it was with the 80s, but the U in 02, man, like they were doing some things. It was they were definitely Miami at that time. Then them in Ohio State at the same time. Just think about how, because they got into trouble too with paying players, and then you had Maurice.
They're all paying.
Then you had Maurice Clare. It ain't what it is. I don't know, man. I can't prove anything, but what I can prove is these NIL deals. There's kids in high school there's one kid at a Long Beach Poly. He's got an $8 million deal to go to Tennessee Volunteers next year. $8 million deal with the Vols. Man, that just tells me, what are the kids at Alabama? What's Arch going to be making? A lot of money in college. Hey, man, get all the pennies, all the little ones, pick them up. See a penny, pick it up all day long. You'll have what? Good luck. Just saying. That's the way I like it.
Since they're paying these kids all this money, are they going to bring back NCAA football?
Yeah, they are.
Video game?
I think it comes out. I think it comes out this year, if I'm not mistaken. I just don't know who's going to be on. Is it going to be Saban and Jimbo beefing on the front of NCAA 23?
That'd be funny.
Or it'll be 20. Yeah, it'll be 23. I just don't know who they're going to put on the front of it.
They just need to bring it back, because this is what it was all about, right? So
I mean, that's what it originally
video
started
game
with.
Back.
That's how it kind of all started. That video game is, I don't know if y'all noticed, but have y'all looked at the prices of those, the last ones that came out? I think the last one was NCAA 2014, 2015. They're going for $100 used.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
They are going for some money.
What did I do with mine? I think I have some somewhere.
I have one copy of NCAA 12, and I think I looked it up, and they're they want $70 for that. Just the market, $70 because you can't get them. And then
I got the one with McFadden on it, whatever year that was.
Okay,
that was a long time ago.
Jeremy McFadden. That makes sense. Razorback.
Damn.
Who was with McFadden when they were at Arkansas? What was that tandem?
Felix Jones.
He went to Dallas, right? And then McFadden came later.
Yeah, and what's the fullback? Jeez, why am I drawing a blank? The white dude. He was hot for a second. I think he was hot for a second, with Cleveland or something like that. But I can't. My mind's drawing a blank.
Not Mike Allstott, but the other guy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Mike Allstott was a unit, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking battering ram.
Yeah, you might as well just call him. What's that Marvel character?
Which one?
The one that's who rams everything.
The Hulk?
No, the other one. It's Marvel. He's got the dome. He's got the dome head. He's got a big old neck and everything. Somebody out there is watching the shows definitely knows who it is.
Yeah.
You're the Marvel guy. That's why I threw it to you.
Can't think of
Hammerhead? I don't know.
No. Gosh, now it's going to drive me nuts. I figure you get on the computer and do a little magic. Anyways, Wes, what are we gonna do about these? What are we gonna do about these training camps coming up, man? Are you aware of what's going on right now? When these guys are reporting rookies?
No, I'm not aware. I have not been keeping up with it. I've been kind of keeping busy. But I mean, to me, it's hard for me to get excited about this coming up season of football.
Why?
Yeah, of course I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch and go to games and things like that. But it's hard for me to get excited because I just feel by the time it's all over, I'm going to be let down once again. Well, did you see the mock draft and the number that Dallas would be picking at in this mock draft? Way too early, 2023, way too early mock draft. Dallas was picking at number 30, and Green Bay was picking at 31. So what does that tell us, fellas? If there's 32 teams and Dallas is picking at 30 and Green Bay's picking at 31, what does that tell us, ladies and gentlemen?
He's eating that gummy bear.
He's eating that gummy bear. What else does that tell us? That Dallas and Green Bay would be playing in the NFC Championship game. That's what that tells us.
Geez.
That's what it's. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just Dallas picks at 30. They made it, and Wes will be eating the Little Nitro Gummy Bear Challenge, and it'll be all for you, Wes, all day long. I might even send you two.
My boss said he wants to be a special guest if it comes to that.
He is more than welcome. We'll be happy to have him on the show. In studio if need be. You're more than welcome, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
I'll do it at the tailgate at the stadium.
If we could do a live remote from the stadium, we'd be happy to do that. I would love to see you. I'd love to garner a crowd and have all the Patriots come over to see Wes Washington devour and take over the Little Nitro Challenge. It would be fantastic. I'm going to love to see that.
Just thinking about it.
Oh, I bet you do. You better have some heartburn somewhere else too. That's all I know. It would be fantastic to see that.
I'm not worried about it though.
But could you imagine? I mean, this is what you've been James, this is what you've been kind of asking for a couple years. Last year especially, we thought we might just see Dallas and Green Bay. Well, these people are talking about maybe happening this coming year.
That'd be nice.
Well, this would probably be the second time Dallas would have to go to Green Bay in that 2022 season if that were to occur, wouldn't you say? Unless Dallas had home field advantage. Yeah.
Highly unlikely.
I mean, highly unlikely. Highly unlikely.
It don't matter. It's Aaron Rodgers. He's going to light up the Cowboys. I went to go eat lunch today, and they were showing the replay when I saw it. It was like Cowboys were up 21-6 on the Packers. I was like, how they going to blow this one?
That's a painful one.
Was that Eddie Lacy ran all over him? I think he came the game. Yeah, I think he started the second half.
It was Aaron Jones, wasn't it?
Was it Aaron Jones?
Well, was this from what year was that in? 2018?
Dak was quarterback. I know that.
Yeah, I think it was 2018.
That's all I saw.
Yeah, 2018. That was Aaron Jones. I think Devontae Adams was a rookie. Yeah. That was a gosh. That one kind of pisses me off too. Anyways, I don't know. Green Bay Packers, Dallas Cowboys. Would love to see it. That would be great television. Let's pull up
for us.
No, it'd be great. Oh, man!
Come on, man! I
think there would be even more bets going on that game if that were to be what was going down. James and I would definitely have another bet going on. I think Wes would be content because he knew he'd have to devour that little nitro, so he'd probably be out on that one. Or no, I'm not gonna think about that yet. Yeah, we'd be happy to have on. We'd be happy to have on any guest that you want to have on, Wes. Let's kick it over. What do you have up, Wes? I mean, what do you have up, James? Do you have AFC first or NFC first?
Whichever one you want to do.
You tell me what's easy.
AFC.
All right, we got the AFC. Let's go ahead and break down the camps real quick. James is going to put up on the screen. Wes, I don't know if you can see it. If you cannot, that's okay. We'll start in the AFC East. The Buffalo Bills rookies are going to be reporting July 18th. We are right around the corner for training camps to beginning. They're going to be reporting to Rochester, New York. The Dolphins going down to Florida. They report July 19th. The New England Patriots, July 19th. And the Jets, July 19th as well. Over to the NFC North. What's up, Wes?
Just for, small-minded people like me. Can you give us a little insight on why the dates are different like that? Like,
so the rookies,
some teams get to start.
The rookies, I'm gonna give it to you. The rookies are gonna get a little bit more time to get acclimated into the rookie training camp than the veterans. Plus, if you're a veteran, you're probably gonna want to have not as much physical contact, just because you probably earned that being a veteran. I would have to say that's my insight to it.
No, I meant from team to team. Like, why doesn't every team just start on one day?
That's a good question. I probably think it has something to do with either their schedule for preseason, or it's going to probably have something to do with the way whatever collective bargaining agreement they decided upon for that team. I'm sure there's a window, the earliest they can report and the latest they can report. So I'm sure those guidelines are going to probably be met. That was when the collective bargaining agreement. AFC North, the rookies for Baltimore report July 19th, the vets on July 26th. Cincinnati, this is a big difference. The rookies report July 23rd, the veterans July 26th. So the rookies really don't get that much time for Cincinnati. Cleveland, lots of eyes will be on Cleveland with all the off the field shenanigans. Probably not the best word to use, but the one that came to mind. Rookies report July 26th, veterans on the 26th. Pittsburgh, July 26th for the Rooks. And see, this one's the same, July 26th for the vets. So, rookies are getting treated the same way as the veterans over in Pittsburgh. AFC South, Houston, the rookies report the 24th, the vets on the 26th of July. Indianapolis, the rookies report the 23rd, 26th of July for the veterans. And Jacksonville, the Rooks report the 24th, as well as the veterans on the same day, July 24th in Jacksonville. Nashville.
You have to.
Why do you think that? Because just the weather?
No, man. It's the Jags. Everybody need to get in there. Ain't no job safe. Ain't nobody really no veteran where you got to be like, oh, you get a little special.
You don't think Trevor Lawrence's job is safe?
Huh?
You don't think Trevor Lawrence's job is safe?
Why?
You are out of your mind.
Why would it be?
He's the franchise quarterback. That's why.
Anyway, go ahead, man.
No, come on. Tell me. Come on. Since you want to blow things off, go ahead and tell me how his job ain't safe.
It's nobody's job should be safe when you're the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jackson Jaguars.
His job should be safe in Dallas. Man, come on.
Man, Dak Prescott's job is safe. It shouldn't be, but it is.
Man, start reading, bro.
I'm about to just cut off your mic just because I want to. Just because I don't got to see you right now. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. You just like, what this and well that, and here we go. I feel like Elmer Fudd talking to me for a second. Tennessee reporting to Nashville. The Rooks on the 23rd, the veterans on the 26th. In the AFC West, this division is going to be an absolute epic season, I think, as long as everybody stays healthy. Let's ride the Denver Broncos, led by Danger Russell Wilson. Rookies reporting the 26th are the veterans. For KC, Patrick Mahomes led Chiefs. July 22nd for the Rooks. July 26th for the veterans. For the Oakland, out there in Vegas, newly acquired Devontae Adams. Sure, James is excited about that. Rookies reporting July 26th. Veterans on the 20th. And then the Los Angeles Chargers. Rookies report the 19th. And the veterans the 26th. I don't know. Why? I don't know why Denver. Why do you think the rookies and the veterans are coming in on the same day in Colorado?
No, probably the veterans got to take an extra day for that piss test. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, they can drug test you anytime. Apparently, the only according to McAfee and what's that kicker's name? He played for the Raiders for a long time and then ended with the Seahawks. Sebastian
Janikowski.
Oh, yeah.
Sebastian Janikowski. Apparently,
Bad boy.
Janikowski told McAfee, like, if you want to go on a cruise ship, like, they can't drug test you because they can't find you. So it's like if you go on a cruise during the summertime, apparently you can do what you want, and then you got to make sure you cycle out. But I don't know if y'all know this, but I heard on the Pivot podcast that the teams know when they're going to be drug tested, and usually every year, the date. Do you know what the date is? The date of the year they would drug test all the players? 4/20. No joke. That's what they were talking about on the Pivot. They were like, we knew when the drug test was coming, and it'd be the same day every year, 4/20. So, like, you knew, like, if you were participating in that activity, you knew, like, when to stop smoking.
Right.
It's like, stop for 30 days, let it get out of your system. If you're probably a lineman, you probably want to stop before that and then go take the test. But some people, like, they just couldn't handle it, just couldn't do it.
But I mean, there's also, so many ways around it. I mean, other guys have ways around it. But
I don't know. McAfee said on his show that the dude who was watching him, they would like watch his piece as it came out into the cup.
Yeah. I'm saying I get that, but I'm just saying like even like you can take stuff like to clean your system within like a couple days or something like that, and they can't take the time to even do that.
Well, I don't know, but that's if they can. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know how they're doing the test, but what I do know is like if you know when it's coming, like you got to be disciplined enough to like stop. And if you can't make it for a certain amount of days, like do something else. Find something else to do.
Got millions of dollars at stake.
I mean, Josh Gordon.
Exactly.
Josh Gordon couldn't figure it out. It is what it is for him. But
man.
Now,
but they need to go ahead and ease up on weed, though, man.
Well, they don't test. They test for it, but they don't penalize anymore. They don't suspend. But you get you get a fine. You don't get suspended. That's what it is. That was in the new CBA.
Because you got to have dudes. I think even Favre talked about it. It's like you should be, supporting this. So you don't have these guys getting addicted to these painkillers.
To opiates, yeah. It's like, which one do you want?
So, yeah. So, and I mean, it's not fair for guys that live in states where it's legal, And
I think that's why the CBA kind of came out the way it did was because they're like, look, you're having state laws being changed. And then you have nearly, I don't know how many states there's total, but it's more than half of the United States. The state legislatures have either decriminalized or totally allowed for recreational use. At minimum, I think it's medicinal. But yeah, let's get over to the NFC, starting with the NFC least, Dallas Cowboys. I don't know why they always have to go to California. It just doesn't make sense to me. Dallas reports to Oxnard, California, veterans and rookies on the same day, July 26th. The Giants, I know, we know you love them. We know you show your love through hate. The Giant rookies show up on the 19th, the veterans on the 26th. Philadelphia, same day, July 26th for rooks and veterans. That's some actual like valid hate right there. And then the Commanders, rookies and veterans show up on the 26th as well. Let me hear it.
Boo.
All right, here comes another one you're going to boo. Bear down. Chicago reports the 23rd for the rooks and the veterans on July 26th. Excuse me. The godforsaken Detroit Lions. The rookies show up the 23rd. Vets on the 26th. The Green Bay Packers, the class of the AFC North, the rookies show up on the 22nd. Veterans on the 26th. And then the lonely Minnesota Vikings with a brand new head coach, new regime at the helm. Rookies on the 24th, July 26th for the vets. The NFC South, the team without a quarterback, essentially. The Atlanta Falcons rookies show up July 19th, the veterans on the 26th. The Carolina Panthers, who don't know who their quarterback's going to be. The rooks and the veterans show up on the 26th of July. In Metrier, Louisiana, I don't know if I said that right. The Saints rookies show up on the July 19th and the veterans on the 26th. Tampa.
Oh, the Saints have a quarterback?
I don't know, man. They have some dude who likes to eat W's and some dude who acts like goofy, doesn't know how to do interviews. I mean, I know he's country, but I know he went to Florida State. Like, the dude won a Heisman. He's got to have some kind of Nobody took him under their wing. Nobody took him under their wing at Tampa and just like tried to show him how to be a pro. Like, why not? Like, I know I don't want to dog on players, but dude, you're dancing with one leg after you win a game with neons and smoke in your locker room. Like, what are you doing, Jameis?
Dude, he's like a black Michael Scott if you ever watch The Office.
Yeah.
Everything he does is you just cringe and you're just like, what's wrong with this dude?
It's like he's like unknowingly awkward. It's like he's that dude that goes around and just kind of pretends to like fit in, and he just makes things uncomfortable.
How do you feel if you're interviewing this dude and he says what he says? How do you respond?
You can't take him serious. You can't.
And dude, I've had a lot of experience because I was in the service industry, so I've experienced people asking really stupid questions. You know, so I just don't understand some of the stuff he said. Like he told him, was it after they won the Florida State? After they won, he said, I guess they were going to the championship. They didn't win it, right?
Yeah.
And they asked him after the game. He said, my offensive lineman asked me if I was strong. I said, yeah, I'm strong. And I asked him if he was strong, and then he said, we strong.
Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what? He's so country, man. Like, he ain't country like funny. He's just like country awkward. It's like, Jameis, bro. Like, come on, man.
What was that other one he said when he was like, Coach told us something real important at halftime. He told us to go out there and play better and to have a good game. And that's what he said. He said to have a good game.
That's the latest soundbite that has kind of come out from Jameis. Coach said we have a good game, and we had a good game. It's like, dude.
Had one. He said, I realized when I was playing football at a young age, I loved playing football. And then when I got older and I got hurt and then I got back to playing football, it's like, I love the game of football.
Yeah, that's about right. Jameis does not deserve what we're doing to him, but God, it's like you can't help it. All right.
What are you supposed to say to that, though?
What we're saying is what you say to it. We're exactly right, but it's like, God, Douglas, can we teach him how to be cool a little bit? Like, did Drew not teach him a damn thing or what?
I mean, so they ran Drew Brees out of broadcasting, or what's he doing now?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. We got some new positions being opened on the AMC booth and broadcast. Tampa, Florida, the Buccaneers rookies report the 23rd, the veterans on the 26th, the AFC West, the class of the NFC. Cardinals show up the 21st for the rooks and the veterans on the 26th. Irvine, California, the Los Angeles Rams, Super Bowl defending champions. Rookies and veterans show up on the 23rd. San Francisco 49ers, rookies and vets on the 26th of July. In addition to the Seattle Seahawks, rookies and vets on the 26th of July to round it out. I'm super stoked. Football season is pretty much, on July 4th, it'll be a month away. And I'm looking forward to the Hall of Fame game, even though it's going to be a trash game. West Washington has the floor.
Well, I just want to know how you just kind of went over, because a second ago you were going through teams and you were saying, they don't know who their quarterback is. And it seems like you're skipping over some teams where are you for sure they know who their quarterback is?
Seattle doesn't know who their quarterback is. Tampa Bay knows who their quarterback is.
Okay, Tampa Bay does.
Arizona knows who their quarterback is.
You didn't say anything about New Orleans. You didn't say anything.
We just had a 10-minute drowning of Jameis Winston on this show. Yeah, that's your quarterback? For right now, that's probably who the quarterback's going to be. That's why that segment was so hilarious.
All right, so who's your quarterback in San Francisco?
Who's the quarterback in Carolina? Trey Lance is the quarterback in San Francisco. That's it. It's done.
What?
Yes, that's why Jimmy Garoppolo's recovery from his injury is so important to Cleveland. Because I have a feeling if a deal doesn't get done with Cleveland and Garoppolo, Garoppolo could go to Seattle within the division. And that's why I think this move for Baker in Cleveland, there will be no reconciliation because I've got a feeling Garoppolo is going to go try to be QB1, but I think he gets beat out by Brissett. I said it right the first time. Jacoby Brissett is going to be QB1 if Deshaun is suspended for a year. Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. But Garoppolo is going to push him for a job.
You think Garoppolo's going to?
Yeah, I think Garoppolo's going to go to Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
Oh man, well I would start Garoppolo in Cleveland then.
No, but I think that Brissett beats him out. Like it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a quarterback competition.
Man. You're talking about Garoppolo. He's been to the Super Bowl.
I get it. He's took him to the Super Bowl twice. I get it. But he didn't
look
win.
What he did to the Packers.
Yeah, look what that defense did to the Packers. Look what the Packers did to the Packers. Look what Garoppolo did against the Cowboys with Debo.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got Debo back. You got Garoppolo back. Why would the 49ers get rid of him?
Trey Lance and the management, John Lynch, they want Trey Lance at the helm.
Hey, you know what? Good. Because I don't want to see the 49ers win. So
okay.
But as for Atlanta, whoever they pick is going to be better than Matty Ice, so they're good.
You're telling me that Marcus Mariota is going to be better than Matt Ryan?
It can't be any worse.
I think he could be as bad. I think the ceiling for Ryan and Mariota is the same thing.
And what is wrong with what's going on with the coach? Why are the coaches picking up everybody's trash and shining it up and expect us to make it seem like it's a diamond?
Well, I think for me, looking at what the Colts are trying to do, they're trying to find a game manager. Well, they found one. They thought it was going to be Wentz. Because Wentz, in that relationship with Coach, what's his name? Coach Wright, they thought that was going to be like the second coming of what they did in Philadelphia when that coach was the offense coordinator. Wentz was the quarterback that took him there and got a ring and won it all.
They should have stayed with Jacoby.
I think they should have stayed with Jacoby as well, but I don't think I think Jim Irsay wanted a big name, and then he went out and he tried to get Wentz. He thought that was a big name, and then he was like, Wentz totally screwed it up, and he's like, who else can we get that's a veteran that can get us a Super Bowl this year? And he thinks it's going to be Matt Ryan. I mean, it's not a bad play, but Matt Ryan can't move. Matt Ryan can't throw on the move. Matt Ryan is a statue in the pocket. What does he need? He needs a great defense. Check, Indianapolis. He needs a great offensive line. Check, Indianapolis. He needs a strong running game. Check, Jonathan Taylor. Now it's going to be on the coach to run the football, run the damn ball. Will he do it? We'll find out next year. Same thing with Dallas. It's the same thing. Run the ball. Play good defense. Play action. Throw the ball over the middle. Deep receivers. James Washington, CeeDee Lamb. Dude, if you make Dak Prescott only have to throw less than 20 times a game, he will win games. He cannot throw it 50.
Get a new coordinator because it ain't going to happen.
There you go.
It's between the coordinator and between Dak.
100%.
Somebody's changing the plays to make all these passes. I don't know who it is.
You are damn right. That's 100% what it is. No
Somebody
question.
needs to step up and own up to who is causing me stress and heartburn.
But I think what Zeke needs to do is tell Dak in the huddle, if it's a run, if the formation is a positive, if they're running the ball strong side and they got the mismatch on the strong side, let Zeke work. If they got a mismatch and they can run a counter, they got to have 2 or 3 plays in the huddle. Dak, whatever the play call is, run the damn ball. When you get a good look, 9 people, 8 people in the box, now we can play action. Everybody's one-on-one on the outside. It's not hard.
Yeah, apparently it is.
Apparently it is.
All right. Who's your quarterback in Tennessee?
Right now, it's Tannehill.
I mean,
Right now it's Tannehill, but Malik Willis could come back. I don't know if he's. I don't think Malik's going to be ready.
I don't know. I kind of think you gotta.
Same thing with them. Play good defense, run the ball, play action. It's not hard. It's easy.
So,
they just don't have.
Kyler Murray happy in Arizona?
As long as he gets a check. And right now, he put his social media back on Arizona mode. So if it's on Arizona mode, a check's got to be coming pretty soon, I would think. That's the way I see the world. I'm going to look at people's Instagram, and that's going to tell me where their allegiance lies. If they scrub their social media, they don't have any allegiance to that team. If their stuff's back on, they're good to go.
I got a question for you and James.
All right.
Which quarterback in the NFC East,
Okay.
besides Dak Prescott,
Ugh.
do you see starting the season as a starting quarterback and then ending the season as a starting quarterback, unless they get injured? I'm talking about strictly on play.
Jalen Hurts. Daniel Jones will lose the quarterback spot next year when they draft another quarterback to replace him.
Will he finish the season though as a starter, you think?
Not if Dallas has the way they had with him last year. Dallas ended his season. Carson Wentz is glass. Carson Wentz rolled 2 ankles in the same game. How do you roll both ankles? We're not talking about
injury, though. We're talking about strictly on play.
It's strictly if they can't play, if you're not available to play, you're not finishing the season as a starter.
So you have Daniel Jones, and then
it's easily Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Who else? Who's the other one?
Carson Wentz. I mean, what if they all finish it, Wes? I mean, then they all finished and started the season.
No, I think one of those guys is going to lose their job, regardless. If they don't get injured, they're still going to lose their job.
That's a better question. That kind of feeds off to what I asked in the beginning of the show. If the question is who will lose their job during the season, I think it's Carson Wentz.
I think it might be. I'm leaning towards more Hurts or Jones. I think Philly fans are going to get frustrated with him quickly.
Okay.
If he doesn't start to do better. They're horrible.
Who's the backup quarterback for Philly?
It don't matter. It
does matter.
It matters that the starter on the field is not doing good, and the Philly fans are the worst.
Look, bro, Doug Peterson
booing that dude.
Doug Peterson's in Jacksonville now. Doug Peterson's not going to take out Jalen Hurts, the second string, to put in the third string quarterback at the end of the season. That Doug Peterson ain't there anymore.
We'll see.
You're saying Jalen Hurts' play will get him benched?
Yes.
All right, I think it's Carson Wentz. James?
I mean, Super Bowls Hurts been too.
Who's gonna get benched?
0. Yeah, how many jobs has Carson Wentz lost in the last 3 years? 2.
Yeah. I'm not. Carson Wentz is a decent clown.
Philly, Indianapolis.
Carson Wentz is a clown.
I got no love for Carson Wentz.
I mean,
so who do you like? You say Wentz?
He's gonna get benched.
I think Wentz gets. Yeah, I think Tyler. Tyler Heineke is built to do this.
Like injured or benched?
I think just. I think his play, interceptions, is going to get him off the field.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I don't see Tyler. I mean, I guess y'all saw something different in Heineke than I saw. I mean, I guess I only saw him against the Cowboys.
Yeah, you were just used to seeing Randy Gregory have picnics on the lawn. That's what you were used to.
Yeah. So, it's not really a game I want to watch if the Redskins are playing anybody except for the Cowboys. I mean, it's not a big draw. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think I would like. I mean, it depends on who the other team is.
It doesn't matter what the team is.
If Tampa Bay's playing Washington, if Green Bay's playing Washington,
no.
LA is playing Washington,
no.
You're being difficult. You're being difficult.
No, I mean I wouldn't watch the Giants either. I probably watch the Eagles just because I just can't stand them.
I would watch the Eagles. I would not watch the Giants. Okay, okay, here we go. Here's a good question. Besides the Giants, what other team would you not watch in the NFL? No, you said you would watch the Eagles. East? No, any team in the NFL.
Any team? I don't know, Jacksonville.
Yeah,
I'm not watching Jacksonville.
Yeah, not watching Jacksonville.
Carolina.
That's like what?
Carolina.
I mean,
not watching Carolina.
I would have watched them when they had when they had the old boy from what's the quarterback, the white dude after Cam Newton.
Gardner Minshew.
No, the guy that started the season.
Sam Darnold.
Season. Hey man, I watched Sam Darnold, but I don't know.
I'm still not watching Detroit.
Are you watching the Jets? No.
I'm not watching. I'm not watching the Jets. I'm not watching Detroit.
We're not watching Detroit either. I'm not watching the Vikings. Maybe I might watch the Vikings.
I might watch the Vikings
because of fantasy implications. Yeah.
I'm not watching Seattle.
I'm not watching Seattle. They don't have a quarterback. That's a team that doesn't have a quarterback. All right, guys, let's get into a quick break. Let's get a 4-minute break. We'll see if we can get back here on time around 30 minutes after the hour.
Get out that CPT time.
Chandelier people time. We'll be back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Wes Washington, what are you looking at, man? I keep seeing you looking off to your left. You got some.
I'm trying to load the laptop.
You looking for directions?
Ha ha ha. Anyway, let's go on to the next topic.
Now we're getting off the rails, bro. It's time to get off the rails a little bit. That's why I asked you if you needed directions. You know, because sometimes you just get a little lost. You like Danger Will Robinson, Lost in Space. Remember that movie?
I do.
Do you remember Penny from the movie? The one with Matt LeBlanc. And what's that other actress's name?
It's the movie, right?
Yeah, it's the movie. Yeah. So Penny, remember Penny? She was in Mean Girls. She was what was her name? She was the brunette.
I'd have to look it up.
Oh, you got to look it up.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah, anyways, that was a teenage crush. Well, more than teenage. I was like 12. Wasn't quite teenage yet. Preteen crush.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah. What's her name?
Lacey.
Yeah, Lacey.
Chabert.
Shamblert.
Chabert. C-H-A.
Probably some French.
C-H-A. Bert.
Look, we're just so uncultured here. But yeah, shout out to her.
Did you see
Was that the one her dad like created like the Post-its or something like that on Mean Girls?
Maybe. Could be. I don't know.
Did you see the Netflix series of that? Lost in Space?
Yeah.
Good?
I saw both seasons.
Are you just like a Lost in Space fan?
I dig Lost in Space. I think it's like growing up with Nick at Night, especially in the summertime. Like you would just watch you stay up till 4 a.m. Your parents are waking up at like 5:30. You're going to bed. Yeah. Lost in Space, The Munsters.
I'm the parent now, dude. I'm the fucking parent now.
Hey, see, you're
whatever, dude. I needed to emphasize
bursting that bubble.
I needed to emphasize it because like it's summertime right now, dude, and
all of just staying up, right?
Oh man, dude.
And it's gonna be a pain whenever it's like time to go back to school.
Yeah. And then I get home, like I get off of work at 2:30, so I'm in town by 3. Get home, everybody's just, they're just like swollen eyes, they're just waking up, and I'm like, must be nice, dude.
Wes, what about you, man? Any childhood shows you remember?
I mean, I used to watch of course I'm older than y'all, so y'all probably don't remember anything. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of Nick at Night, watching Leave It to Beaver, Dennis the Menace, a lot of the cartoons, Grape Ape and Inspector Gadget and Inside Private Eye.
Inspector Gadget was dope.
Did you ever watch Twilight Zone?
I wasn't a big fan of Twilight Zone. I think my mom used to watch that. She watched Twilight Zone. She watched a lot of Perry Mason and other things. But I didn't watch the Twilight Zone. I didn't like I like some black and white, but I didn't like black and white like if it was serious. I like the black and white comedies. Like I used to watch Gilligan's Island. Bewitched.
Nick at Night.
I Dream of Jeannie.
Nick at Night.
Yeah, those are always were good to watch. And then of course when the '80s took over, man, you started to get some black shows. So I love that. Jefferson, Sanford Son. Well, Sanford Son was still, I guess, the 70s.
Yeah, it was 70s.
I guess the Jeffersons were the 70s too, but
that was a spinoff show.
Yes, of All in the Family.
All in the Family. Yeah.
I liked All in the Family too. Different Strokes.
Facts of Life.
Facts of Life. Everybody had a crush on Tootie.
Dude, Tootie.
Good Times, of course. What's Happening was my shit, dude. I used to love some What's Happening, man.
What's Happening?
That was it. Oh, dude, Rerun?
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I get it. Fat Albert?
Yeah.
Bro, Fat Albert?
Yeah.
I love
I remember Fat Albert when Bill Cosby do the little drawings and stuff like that, whatever it was. You had to try to guess or something, whatever he was doing. I can't remember. I used to, and I had my little, like when I was younger, you had your little shows, like the learning shows. I watched a little Sesame Street, watch some Reading Rainbow.
Bro, Reading Rainbow is dope. Do you remember, what was that show called? You may be a little bit too old, but remember Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, I like that show.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Dude, I used to play that on computer, man.
Dude, what you know about Oregon Trail on DOS?
Oh, shoot, that's
old school. Hey, did y'all have that, Wes?
Yeah.
Remember Oregon Trail?
Come on, man.
No, I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yeah, we played Oregon Trail, man.
Dude, that was like you had to like earn, like you had to like read so much and like you had to have a certain like GPA.
Well, that was back when they had those 3.5-inch floppies, right?
Bro, I had like remember the real floppy, the ones that flopped, not the ones that were firm, the ones that like they would make a wave sound like that.
Yeah. No, we did. Yeah, I definitely had the real.
You had to have that sleeve, and then you take out the sleeve, and you have to like push it in, and then push the button. Yeah.
The other ones weren't. I forgot what those weren't called 3.5-inch floppies. Those were.
They were different.
Those were something else.
The 3.5 were the ones were like the thick plastic.
Yeah.
And they had that little metal sleeve.
Yeah.
That would open up.
Yeah.
Dude, remember 8 megabyte PlayStation memory cards? Dude,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was like big time.
Well, you had to have adapters too if you wanted to play more than 2 players.
That's right.
Yeah. PS1.
Oh,
That's as far back as like I don't go like. I mean, I remember like the first Xbox, Sega Genesis, Nintendo.
How did you get your first gaming system? How did you get it?
My parents bought it for me.
Wes, what about you?
My parents bought it for me. They bought it for everybody, I guess.
No. I'm sorry. How did you get your first PlayStation?
My first PlayStation.
Same way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wes, what about you? How did you get your first PlayStation?
My first PlayStation, I bought them.
Yeah.
I bought it.
I saved up birthday money and Christmas money, and I bought it on my own. And I have no money. All I had was one controller and the demo game. It was Crash Bandicoot, the demo, and that's all I had. And then
I don't think I bought one until PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
We used to get those, or like we'd ask our parents to get us those PlayStation magazines from like HEB.
Yeah.
They just had those demos inside. Or they used to give away demos at Pizza Hut also.
That's where I was going next. We would order a pizza and they give like, it was like some kind of like a haunted game, but it was like real cartoonish. And that would come in like the Pizza Hut box or something like that.
Those were the day.
Dude.
Those were the days.
Is Pizza Hut out of business here?
I heard the fucking roof collapsed. Sorry, I heard the roof collapsed.
Too late.
So
they were getting off the rails.
So that's what happened. Because I was like, I've tried to order twice from there, and I'm like, I guess they went out of business. And then usually you'll see people like running up and down. And I was like, well, something must have happened. I was like, I didn't know if it was like they went out of business or if I don't know if it was that somebody got in trouble. Like, there's one, like the former
Dobbs.
Stop! Don't say it. This was like, don't say it. Yes, like that. Trying to get sued. But yeah, man, just I didn't know if something happened. You never know. It's gosh, so bad, so bad. I have to say, you never know.
That's the only pizza place you order from, or what?
Yeah, because it's like the most consistent, and I think that's not. And the other thing too is like Little Caesars doesn't deliver.
You don't do like Tombstone, DiGiorno, nothing like that?
No, man. There's actually one at Walmart. It's called the Big Sicilian. Bro, it's the best. If you're doing frozen, it's the bomb. It's the bomb. Straight out of 2001. It's the best one. It's like $7, but dude.
I like the Papa Murphy's. That's always kind of cool.
Papa Murphy's is good.
Have time to do.
Papa Murphy's is good. The best though. What's the best deli pizza? Costco or Sam's?
Sam's.
Costco. Wes, what do you think?
I don't know. I can't.
I don't think I've been to Costco for pizza.
They both taste like DiGiorno's.
DiGiorno's?
So I'm just saying they both taste like DiGiorno's to me.
Oh, it doesn't. Really. Yeah, I don't know. Man, it's a lot of pizza for a little price. It's mine.
Can't mess with pizza no more, man. My stomach's off.
It's my kryptonite. Dude, pizza's my kryptonite. I'm straight up Ninja Turtle.
Oh yeah.
Is that your go-to, Wes? Like you could eat it forever, pizza?
No, probably my go-to is burgers, man.
Burgers?
I eat more burgers than anything.
What's your go-to, James?
I love a good burger.
Food?
Yeah.
Man, lately it's been like fried chicken.
Fried
Just because of
chicken?
my work.
Okay.
They got a Gills right around the corner.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Gills is dope. Their fries are not.
Really?
The fries
I like
are,
their fries.
Nope. Ain't got no seasoning. Ain't got no texture.
Dude, I like them.
They're all sloppy. Ain't got no salt.
Seasoning.
Like those In-N-Out fries.
Bro, and they're all thick too. Like, it's just, and if they get cold, it tastes like cardboard.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Same way.
This is why you fix them. You take them home. If they're still warm, that's fine. If they're cold, that's fine too. You get a pan, parchment paper or foil, and do a quick Pam spray on the bottom, and then put them in there. Spray Pam on them again. Roll them around. Dust them with some salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic salt. Put the oven on 350. Put it in there 10 minutes. Roll them. Another spritz, another seasoning. Put them back in there 15 minutes. Roll them.
That's too much.
Bro, that's why they suck. That's why they suck, because you got to doctor them up in order to make them edible. Because if you don't,
That's
ketchup ain't enough, bro. Ketchup and pepper is not enough.
I just put gravy. I just dip them in the gravy.
Then why even eat it? You might as well
They're
drink the
good.
gravy.
They're good.
No, they're not, James. They're edible barely if they're hot. Look at Wes over here.
What do you get? Like tenders or like chicken when you go over there? Chicken.
Bone-in chicken, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like tenders.
Tenders are great.
Yeah.
But there's a sandwich. I'm sorry, Wes. One thing. There's a sandwich in town at Golden. It's called the Big Golden Sandwich. $7. You get the sandwich and the fries, and they give you a bag of fries. A bag.
You like Golden's fries?
Son,
Put a lot of zing on it or what?
A lot of zing. And this is the way I do it. All right, it's fat boy status right here. What you do is,
It's been.
bro, you got to have at least 6 ketchup packets. At least 6. You put 6. You put 2 ketchup packets. A little bit. You dust it with a lot of zing. 2 packets dusted with a lot of zing. 2 ketchups. That's your 6. And then you roll it with the dusted zing. Then you get a ketchup. Then you get a fry, and you whoop it and you stir it up. Then you good to go. You take a bite of your sandwich, a couple of fries, spicy ketchup. Oh, so good.
Yeah, you might as well cook your own meal. You doing all this shit.
It takes a lot of work.
Paul going grocery shopping at the fried chicken place.
It takes a lot of work, Jack. Nah, but I'm just saying for $7,
man, the whole point of fast food is that you
get it fast. You get it fast, and then you take it home and you put it the way you want. I'm just saying, man, I want it to taste good. But that sandwich alone, whatever sauce they put on it, and it's just enough sauce. It's not a lot. Man, it's so good. It's like it's good. That's all I got to say.
Which one? Did you say Golden Chick?
It's Golden Chick, and the sandwich is called the Big Golden.
I
But
think we got a Golden Chick up here.
no cheese.
somewhere.
They ask you, do you want cheese? I'm like, no cheese. That sauce is, so it's almost tastes like Chick-fil-A sauce, but I don't think it has the paprika.
You like Chick-fil-A?
I love Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
You see they have a food truck here in town on Friday?
Yeah, I don't give it.
Why?
It's stupid.
Why?
That's stupid. Bring a Chick-fil-A to Lockhart, or don't give me Chick-fil-A.
What if they're like sampling it?
I don't care. I want the Chick-fil-A. I want the drive up. I want the window person to take my order. I want to drive around. I want to give my card. I want to pay. And then I want to go around the building, and I want the nice person to say, here's your meal. And I say thank you, and they say my pleasure, and I'm off to the races.
And then you go home, and what do you do next?
No,
you roll out your pad and you spray it.
But here's the thing. I can't take it home because there ain't none in the hometown. So what you do, if you're in Kyle, you pull into the Target parking lot, you rip open that bag like a man, you tear open that package, you take a bite of the sandwich, and their fries are always salted. No ketchup. Take a bite of fry, take a bite of sandwich, take a sip of your drink, repeat the process until it's done. Find a little trash can, discard of your trash, and you're on your way. If you're in San Marcos, there's 2 now. I don't know if you know, in San Marcos, there's 2. There's one off of the frontage road of 35 by the university, and then the one out there by Lowe's. Mm-hmm. Depending on where you go, pull in the parking lot, do your thing, discard, on your way. I'm telling you, man.
Dude, working in San Marcos, man.
It's a science for me, y'all.
Started working in San Marcos.
It was better in the mall.
Oh, dude, that's my very. What's your first, Wes? What's your first experience with KFC? I'm sorry, with Chick-fil-A.
Got Paul's wheels going.
When it was in the mall, dude. And basically, I think all it had really was a chicken sandwich.
Which mall was it?
Come on, man. You know what mall it was.
Which one was it, my friend?
You know, it was the black mall.
It was Highland Mall. That's right. It was Highland Mall. That's right. That's right. James, what about you? What was your first?
My first Chick-fil-A?
First Chick-fil-A.
I don't know. I want to say, I can't remember. I want to say it was in San Marcos, but then I feel like Chick-fil-A hasn't been in San Marcos that long.
Probably 10 years.
It was probably San Marcos. Guys, I remember when I tried it, it was like, you haven't tried Chick-fil-A? I was with one of my buddies. We're going to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's
so we went to Chick-fil-A, and it was good. I like it.
My first experience Chick-fil-A, I was like, I had to have been 7 or 8, and I was at a mall in Houston. And I was like, what's Chick-fil-A? And my parents had known because they'd gone to the mall. So I had it, and I was just like, wow. They had the waffle fries. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, back then, the only thing that was open on Sunday in the Highland Mall, at least I know, was Luby's on a Sunday. Because we'd go to, after church, we'd go to Luby's. I used to love, like, I used to go to Luby's so long ago, man. They didn't let me hold my own tray. Like, they had the lady come carry my tray to the table.
Dang, you must have been a little boy.
Hey,
yeah.
So I first tried Chick-fil-A because we used to watch this video on YouTube. It's called Unforgivable. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. And it's this guy, and he's just like, he's like in the woods, and he's just talking. He's telling stories, and he's like, one day took my girl to Chick-fil-A, and he's like, someplace in the mall. And he's all like, I was like, give me a Dr. Pepper, bitch, and some waffle fries. And I was like, what the fuck are waffle fries? This was a long time ago.
James is running up a bill over here. Running up a tab.
Yeah. So anyways, I remember when I was my buddy, he was like, yeah, like I'm going to take you to Chick-fil-A.
That's how
because we would always say quote that video.
That line,
yeah. And he was all like, have you ever eaten Chick-fil-A? I was like, no. He's like,
Dr. Pepper waffle fries.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Dude, Paul, we already told you that it's the first person that cuss puts in the $20. We're not paying for each cuss word.
I'm paying. I got the tab for both of y'all.
He's gonna hit us upside the head at the end of the year.
I'll be like, you've been fined. You have been judged by your peers, and it has been reflective that you are in debt to the PRS show in the amount of. I'm just kidding.
He's all Wes. He said Wes said tank 3 times, so you owe me $300.
$300
cash.
Cold-blooded. Wes, anything you want to get off your chest?
Am I saying this right? That Le'Veon Bell is fighting
Adrian Peterson? Yeah, buddy.
What?
Yeah, buddy.
What?
That's gonna be an interesting event. Adrian Peterson gonna whoop his ass.
Who's headlining?
So
Jake Paul.
Le'Veon Bell is just giving up on football.
Apparently, yeah. I mean, he's old now.
I just was surprised. I don't know. I thought he still had something left. It just seemed like he ain't played in a while. I figured he.
Well, after the debacle in Pittsburgh, and then when he went on to the the Jets? Yeah, he just fell off. Who do you think really's gonna win that? It's got to be Adrian, right? You would think.
I don't know. I mean, boxing's different though, man. All you gotta do is catch somebody. When you're talking about dudes just throwing, they're probably just gonna be throwing haymakers. Are they really gonna be boxing? They know how to box. I mean, yeah, you might train for it, but it's totally different when you get hit.
It's like Mike said. What did Mike say, James?
Everyone has a plan till you get punched in the mouth.
I thought you'd do the impersonation. But
yeah, that's what I thought. So too.
It's because I was looking up the thing. So it said that they're gonna box on July 30th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when.
July 30th.
Yeah.
I don't know if is there a card put on for that.
It's probably gonna be on some nonsense like. What's that thing called? Fossil. Frazzle.
Man. It's gonna be like that weird Jake Paul.
Triller?
That's what it's called, Triller. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see Logan Paul saying that Mayweather he never paid him?
I don't buy it.
You're not buying it.
I'm not buying it. That's like saying Logan Paul wants to take on Paddy Pimblett. Bro, no, you don't.
Why does Mayweather have to pay him?
I think it's bullshit, personally.
Wasn't it under like the Mayweather Promotions and Showtime and all that? Yeah, I mean, who knows?
I think it's just for headlines.
Just reporting it.
Yeah, it's just for headlines. I don't buy it for a second. Paddy Pimblett, Logan Paul. There's no way, right?
I mean, Logan Paul's like 200 and something, like 225.
Yeah, Paddy Pimblett walks around at 270 whenever he's like not making weight.
Where does he fight at?
I think he fights at 155.
No. So how does he walk around at 270?
I don't know if it's 270, but he walks around with the gut and swollen cheeks because he likes to eat.
And drink.
Who's injured?
No, and drink.
Oh, yeah, of course. What are you typing in?
Seeing what he walks around at.
Paddy Pimblett?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Well, he fights at 155.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was true. He's got to walk around at like 220, 230.
Yeah, he said, I'd snap his leg. I'd effing snap his leg or knock him clean out. UFC star Paddy Pimblett issues warning to Logan Paul.
He would, too. They could fight at 200. They could fight at 205. And Paddy Pimblett would knock out Logan Paul. Damn. If he fight at 205 he's like, I'll fight 205. Okay. He's like, I'll fight 170.
Paddy?
Paddy fights at 170.
Get to 205 from 155.
Dude, Paddy what does he walk around at 220? If he walks around at 220, 205 is nothing.
Let me see.
205 is not drinking Coke.
Walk around, wait.
Oh, I thought you had already typed that in.
No. Give me what weight he fights at. 195.
Okay. So
Walks around.
So they could fight at 185.
What does Logan walk around at?
Probably 190, 200. I can't believe like you're giving this much credibility to it. Like,
I mean, I'm just questioning it because there's a big like when you see like a weight.
He fought at 190 against Mayweather.
Yeah, but Mayweather's like Mayweather couldn't knock him out, and he was like an elite. Mayweather's arguably the greatest of all time, and at the same time, like I mean,
but we're not talking about boxing. We're talking about MMA.
We're talking about fight.
We're talking about kicking. We're talking about locks. We're talking about jiu-jitsu. We're talking about wrestling.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Paddy Pimblett would destroy Logan Paul.
Probably take him down. That'd be his best bet. Wouldn't want to stand up and box against him.
Wes, are you into these celebrity fights, these YouTube fights? Are you into this nonsense, or you just think it's all bullshit?
I think it's all bullshit. I remember I saw one where they had the one that was a joke. I can't believe people paid for it. It started off, they had like slap fights. They had Justin Bieber did a concert. It was.
Oh, that was that Triller one. That was that one where what's his face got knocked.
Jones? And Tyson?
No.
Before that,
the one where
they had the guy from Saturday Night Live hosting it. Kind of.
Remember when Pete Davidson like crashed?
Oh yeah.
What's that? Jake Paul's locker room. That was the Jake Paul fight.
Nate Robinson.
Yeah. No. Was it Nate?
Yeah.
Was it?
That was like
I don't think it was Nate Robinson.
No, Logan Paul fought. Jake Paul fought. It was his like third fight, and that's when Pete Davidson like crashed it and was talking mad shit to him in the locker room. Remember, that's where Snoop Dogg was commentating. Mario Lopez was commentating. A dumbass.
They carried one dude out the ring on a stretcher.
Yeah.
Like, it seemed like it was just
remember Frank Mir got knocked out? That's that fight Frank Mir got knocked out.
Ben Askren?
Yeah, Ben Askren. That's right. That's what it was.
Oh, Frank Mir looked like garbage, dude. Couldn't believe it. He was fresh off the couch.
Fresh. Like, how much y'all paying? 100,000?
Yeah, he got jacked up the night before, too. Embarrassing.
Then who was in Oscar over there just like all yayoed out? Like, bro, put the yayo down. Put it down.
I haven't been too excited about boxing in a long time.
Why?
I mean, but boxing used to be really exciting, back in the Mike Tyson days. And then,
have y'all heard about?
I think,
have y'all heard about Tyson Fury
What about him?
and Tommy Fury? Apparently, like Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, the heavyweight champion, like doing business with like mobsters. So like, you can't come back in the United States.
what?
Yeah. I think that, and then he had either his nephew or his brother or a family member, Tommy Fury. Remember Tommy Fury was supposed to fight Jake Paul? Well,
Yeah, they
he
just rescheduled it. I believe.
yeah, not now, because he's on a no-fly list. He can't come to the United States either.
Damn. Take it overseas.
I know, right? Why not go to Dubai? Would you go to
Go to
Dubai,
Russia.
Wes? Would you go to Dubai?
No, I ain't gonna do.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't trust a lot of people. Where is Dubai?
In the Middle East.
Nope.
You're not going to Dubai in the Middle East.
I'm not going to the Middle East.
Why not?
I don't know, man. It sounds like going to Mississippi. I ain't doing it.
It looks pretty nice over there, dude. Actually, it looks really fucking nice over there in the Middle East, or at least in Dubai.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Sometimes going to these foreign countries, man, I worry about not knowing the customs and stuff like that. So, I don't wanna get in trouble.
That's the thing is you're American, and so because you're American, like you can act like American in Dubai. It's the Arabs who can't. They have to like conform.
Man,
You know, if you live in Dubai, you don't pay any income you keep. There's no tax. There's no income tax.
That'd be nice.
That's why a lot of YouTubers who are like rolling in it, they go over there because they don't pay any income tax. Food for thought.
Keep that in mind.
Food for thought. All right, fellas. Anything you want to talk about before we get out? Anything on your chest? Anything on your hearts? Weighing heavy on you? Anything you need to let the people know?
Nope.
Wes?
If I did, man, I probably forgot it, but it was nice. I guess we had a cool front come in. It only got up to like 91, 92 today.
Shit, not here. Central Texas was like 85.
85? Oh. I guess it was pretty.
It rained again over here today.
Oh, yeah, it didn't rain today. Here.
You all right, Wes?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You're all quiet.
Y'all know I don't know anything about fighting or UFC and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just like, what?
You want to give your preliminary picks for 276?
The prelims?
No. Preliminary picks.
So, like, who I think is going to win?
Yeah, like, who do you think?
I'm going with...
Let's do everybody except the championship fights.
Okay.
So O'Malley versus Mourinho.
Got O'Malley.
And then I don't remember the second one. Because the Holloway and Volkanovski is the one championship.
Mm-hmm.
And then Adesanya and Cannonier is the top fight. I think it's
Volkanovski. Oh, no, yeah, that's right. He has the belt.
he has the belt.
276.
Wes, here's my question to you. Do you think there'll be a knockout in the UFC fights this weekend?
I mean, I would hope so. I thought that's the whole.
That's kind of the whole
what
point,
everybody
right?
wants to see. But I mean, it's got to be one. And I mean, how many fights do they have? Don't they have
the main card only has
10
like
fights?
the main card only has 4, but the prelims I think has like 6.
Yeah.
They moved up Robert
So-
Lawler to the main fight.
Oh, they
Or
moved-
to the main card. So I'm going with O'Malley, of course. And then there's the Sean Strickland,
Yeah,
Alex Pereira. I'm going to go with Strickland, the veteran.
What about Lawler and who's he fighting?
Brian Barberena.
Barberena.
I'm going with I'm gonna go with Robbie Lawler.
Barberena. Y'all remember that
I
song?
don't know. He's coming off. Yeah, of course. He's coming off of a third decision over Matt Brown, which Matt Brown's a tough motherfucker. So
who's coming off the win?
That dude Brian Barberena. Never heard of him.
Maybe he's unknown.
Never heard of the guy. Yeah.
So Wes thinks there's going to be a knockout. Do you think there's going to be a knockout on that card? On the main card?
Yeah. It's probably going to be that fight, the Robbie Lawler fight.
Probably, yeah. I think so too. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm gonna call for an upset in the championship fight though.
Adesanya?
I think Cannonier knocks him out.
That's this weekend?
Yeah, it's Saturday. I think Cannonier's gonna knock him out. Like he's gonna catch him like Lucky. That's what I think it's gonna be.
I have to make a bet.
Cannonier had that heavyweight power though.
Might have to see how much you really believe what you're saying.
How much you really put your money where your mouth is.
There you go. You're always telling Wes, you don't even believe what you're saying.
You don't. He doesn't. Not when it comes to the Cowboys. Actually, he does believe when it comes to the Cowboys. He does believe that. But some of the things,
terrible, yeah.
Some of the things, I'm just like, dude. Saquon going to be a Hall of Fame running back?
I can't see it. I mean, it seems like he's already. How many years has he been in the league?
This is his 6th year, I think.
I mean, how many yards does he have altogether? Maybe 3,000?
Maybe.
Does he have that much?
He's been hurt so much.
Yeah, I don't see it. I really don't see it. Especially I don't see it in New York. I don't see anything happening with that, but he may have like a little. Maybe he gets to like a little second part of his career where he does decent. Maybe he becomes a third down back somewhere or something like that, backup back. But I don't know. Unless he does something incredible this year, I can't see it.
What about you? You think he's gonna be a Hall of Fame running back?
Yeah, I mean, he seems like he's on track coming back from the injury and stuff. Hopefully he bounces back. So, I mean, he looked good till he got hurt. Then again, it all depends on like how you come back from injury. You know what I mean?
If he would go to a team that had a decent offensive line, I'd say yes, but it ain't gonna be in New York. Could be in Green Bay.
Could be.
Why doesn't Green Bay? They just don't seem like they were.
I think they're gonna. I think Green Bay this year is gonna be a real heavy run team.
I mean, they kind of have to, don't they?
No, they don't have to.
Who are they passing it to? They're just gonna rely on Aaron Rodgers to make all those guys good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's what he does.
That's what he does. That's what he
does. Who was Robert Tonyan? Who was Robert Tonyan before?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody knew Robert Tonyan.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. I mean, Brady kind of did it.
MVS was made
every year
when he went to Kansas City.
Lazard needs work.
I think Amari Rodgers has a blowout season, breakout. I hope he does. He's on my dynasty team. Anything else, boys, gents, lads,
mates,
gente, hombres?
Do you think that your boy that left Kansas City, what's his name? You think he's gonna have just as productive season in Miami?
Kyrie?
No, not even close. No.
You don't think Tua is gonna be able to? Because what he's talking, he basically came out and said that Tua is as good as Pat.
Yeah, just like Devontae came out and said that about freaking Aaron Rodgers and Derek Carr.
You better hope. Let's put it this way: for Tyreek. Tyreek wanted a bag and he got a bag. You better hope you catch the ball off the slant, because that's the only pass Tua's going to be able to throw. Tua can't throw 20 yards plus downfield. Tua can't create with his feet. It's going to be, you're going to have to throw off the slant, and you're going to have to get the yak. That's the only way you're going to get yards.
But with Adams and Rodgers, that's more really about that they're homeboys. That's not really. I don't.
You talking about Carr?
That's what I see it as.
Yeah.
Carr, yeah, Adams and Carr. That's more about their homeboys. They played college ball together.
Devontae is just stroking. He's stroking David Carr's. Whatever that Carr's.
Typing up his homeboy.
Yeah. But you think Tyreek's going to be successful?
I don't know, man. It's hard for me to believe anything in the Dolphins.
Well, in 1972, they went undefeated and won a Super Bowl.
Who's the best quarterback they had since Marino?
Ryan Tannehill. Exactly.
Did you say Ryan Tannehill?
It's true.
They had to have somebody better than that.
If nobody comes to mind, it's Ryan Tannehill.
Maybe Greasy. Greasy might have been better.
Brian Greasy?
Yeah.
Wes.
You talking about Tannehill?
Brian Greasy was like how many years in the league? 6? Tannehill was the number one team in the AFC last year. Number one seed in the playoffs. Granted, they got knocked out first round, but still.
It was all about that running game.
That's why I said you can be a good quarterback. You can make a lot of money. Hell, let's talk about Chase Daniel making the $41 million this season, playing 5 starts in 13 years. You can make a lot of money in the NFL by just doing enough to get by.
He had like a good. What do you have like a good game when like it didn't matter? It was like the last game of the season and he blew it up.
Yeah,
maybe somebody else did that. I think a quarterback for like Seattle or something. They just blew it up in one game and then got signed to to be a backup somewhere.
Yeah, it was in New Orleans. He was like the backup for Drew Brees for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right, fellas, let's wrap this bad boy up. Let's put a bow on it. Let's get out of town. Check out of here before it gets too late. I don't even know what time it is, but I see a light shaking. It's getting me a little uncomfortable because there was a time when lights were falling from the sky and had to be caught with one hand above their head. If you had that song playing, it'd probably get a little good wrap up out of here. Wes, what's wrong, bro?
Insane.
I know your voice ain't talking, but your face is. You got chicken tenders in the microwave warming up. What? You got a burger en route? Grubhub?
Hey, you can't put chicken tenders in the microwave. Come on.
Put them in the oven. Look at James' face.
You can.
They ain't gonna be good, but you can. You can put them in there. Why'd y'all tell me my hat was all messed up, man? I ain't got looking out for you, boy. I'm over here looking stupid.
That's why you wore it.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna say what was coming to my mind. I'm gonna show a little restraint, strength and restraint. You know where I learned that term, strength and restraint? 3 Ninjas. What y'all know about 3 Ninjas? Y'all remember 3 Ninjas?
Yeah.
Am I over here just alone or what? Am I talking to myself?
What a big fan.
You did see that.
Same.
All right, we're out of here. There's people over here just leaving me hanging out to dry. Thursday, we doing a show Thursday? What are we talking about?
Yeah, we can.
Tell me, brother.
I don't know. James over here. Tell me.
Sure.
Maybe?
Sure.
Question mark?
Sure.
Yes?
Sure.
Is it a yes or no? Is
I'm
it a yes
down.
or maybe? All right,
Yeah,
we'll
we
figure
can
it out.
yeah,
We'll
we
figure
can
it
do
out.
this,
We'll let y'all know. Wes will put up a post. Won't you, Wes? Until Thursday. Y'all want to sign off?
I bid you adieu.
All right, guys. Love yourself and love your neighbors. Until Thursday. We out.